Hi, I'm Ken Leba with InsurTech Express, and today I want to talk about organizing your email. Now, as most of you may know, those that follow me, earlier in the year I bought a MacBook Air, and I am using Apple's Mail to get all of my business email from InsurTech Express, which is Ken at InsurTechExpress.com. And so I am now using the tool to organize my email more than just replying and reading emails. And so I want to show you how I organize my emails. Now, what prompted me to make this video right now? Well, the fact that I was on vacation last week with my family down at the Jersey Shore, and emails just kept pouring in. And if I didn't have my mailbox set up for organizing my emails, I'd be in a world of trouble. So let me show you what I've done. So first of all, I want to talk about smart mailboxes. So one of the functions of Mail for Mac is to create these smart mailboxes. You go and click here under Mailbox, and you can go ahead and create a new smart mailbox. And what I've done with my smart mailbox is I've created three of them. One of them happens to be with LinkedIn. As many of you know, I have 30,000 plus followers on LinkedIn. There's a lot of activity going on. And so what I need to do is to get notifications to my business address and to see what's happening, if I'm getting any messages and things like that, that I may need to go back to LinkedIn and reply to, for example. So what I've done is I created the smart mailbox, and let me show you how I created it. So if I go here and right click and go to edit smart mailbox, first of all, you can give your smart mailbox a name. I just called it LinkedIn. And then it contains any of the following conditions. You can say any or all if you're trying to be, how specific you want to be. And then you can talk about, okay, where do we want to look for the information to filter out these messages? So you can do it from the from field, the subject field, a specific recipient, date received, things of that nature. Or you can have a look through the entire message, which I would not recommend because you're probably going to get messages in there that you really didn't want to filter out. So try to be as specific as you can. And then you have the next field, which is contains, does not contain, begins with, ends with, or equal to. And I have contains, and I just put LinkedIn. Okay. And I don't include sent messages or messages that are in my trash, but if you needed to do that, you could do that as well. And then from there, I can just manage my messages and I delete them or act on them as I go through them. So it's very simple, and that filters them out of my inbox. The other two smart mailboxes I have is one is we have contact cards throughout our website where we get 1,000 visitors a day, and those are used for the purpose of getting leads. So very important that I know if anybody fills out a contact card, right away I want to know if I got a lead so we can act on it immediately, or if it's a lead I need to send to a client of mine that where we may be marketing out their insurance technology solution. So those are leads from my website. And then I also create a smart mailbox for WordPress, which is anything that's any activity on my website, blog activity, or technical messages and things like that. I need to be managing my website. Very important. So those are smart mailboxes. The next categories are VIPs. So basically what I've done is really this is from my team. You could use it for important clients and other individuals that you would like to do. So I have Gina and Taishina and Karina, etc. And I filter out their emails because I may have something important I need to get back to them on. And really, it's very simple to create a VIP. You just look at your inbox, go to the sender, and click next to their name and say add to VIP list. And then you'll filter out all their email messages. So that's pretty simple. And then the last category of organizing emails that I use is flags. So I've I use 3 flags: red, purple, and yellow. Red, couple purposes of that. One is people may send you emails that are already flagged, so they fall into the red category. 2, if I'm on the road, which I am quite a bit, and I didn't read through the whole email, but I know it's something I've got to get back to or whatever, I'll quickly just red flag it so I can read it in detail and decide what I want to do with it. Now, the other 2 flags is something that's maybe not as critical that I can work on later. So I'll put that in the work on later flag. I just renamed this flag to work on later. And the yellow is to reply back. Okay, so these are, I may have to do some research or whatever, and then get back to that individual and reply back to them. So that's me organizing the flags. Now, the last thing I wanted to mention about the email box that I think mail from Mac that I think is very important is the dashboard. I use the dashboard a lot for everything that I do with my mail, and you can organize your dashboard. So we have compose new messages. I can archive a message, delete a message, or message it if you select multiple ones. Okay. Same thing with move messages to junk that didn't get filtered out by the junk filter or spam filter. Of course, reply all, and forward. And then I've got managing my flags. So if I need to clear a flag or to actually flag a message, I will do that. And the beauty of it is I can flag these messages with my iPhone as well, which will show up with the right flag on my mail on my Mac. And then I can mute selected conversations. I can do search for anything I want to search. And then if you click this right arrow, you get a bunch of other options you can do as well. So that's it. I hope this was helpful. For those that have a Mac, please take advantage of these features. It's really going to help you organize your emails if you're someone who gets a lot of emails and needs to make some sense out of it all to manage your day-to-day email messages. If you have any questions, please reply back to this post and contact me at ken@insurtechexpress.com. Thank you.